Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Let's solve the problem house robber. So you are a professional robber planning to rob houses along a street. Each house has a certain amount of money stashed. The only constraint stopping you from robbing each of them in the that adjacent houses have the security system connected, and it will automatically contact the police if two adjacent houses were broken into on the same night. So given a list of non-negative integers representing the amount of money of each house, determine the maximum amount of money you can rob tonight without alerting the police system. So here is the example 1. If we rob this house, then we can't rob this house, then we can rob this house, then we can't rob. So we can rob 1 or 3 or 2 and 1. So we have to rob and get as max as money. So we will rob this and this. So we will get the 4 is the maximum. So here is the example 2. So let's understand this over here. So we have house with money 2, 7, 9, 3 and 1. So let index them from the house numbers like 0 on based on the 0 index, 1, 2, 3, 4. So if we are on this house, or let's say in general if we are on the ith house, so if we are, there is a two way, either we can rob this house or we can skip this house. So there is a two only possible way. So if we robbing this house, then from on I we can come from I minus 2 house, and this will be because we can't rob the I minus 1 house if we are robbing the ith house, and then we will add the cost which is nums of I from the current house which is I, or we skip the second case, we can skip, then we can come from ith minus 1 house. So we will take max over these two. So hence we can write our rob function as rob of I on the ith day. We can get max of from the rob of I minus 2 plus nums of I, the current day, the current house money we will get, or the robbing the skipping the current house, which is then we can come from rob of I minus 1 house. So this is the function equation. We can solve this and get the maximum over of, and we will start from the last line and go with, and the base case of this recursive approach, if the house we reach is less than 0, then we will return the 0. We can't go beyond this. So this is how we can quickly implement this code. Here is very straightforward. So recursive solution first, let's implement recursive. So for the recursive solution, we will check if, so first of all we will return from the recursive solution where we will also pass the index. So return the rob of nums comma nums dot length minus 1, and then here we will write our recursive function which is same name as int of rob will get the int nums array and int ith index. So now we will check if the I is less than 0, just return the 0, otherwise return math.max of robbing the ith minus 2 plus the nums of I comma robbing from the, like not robbing the current house, but so this is the simplest and recursive solution. So if we compile this, so this, let's see, it is compiling. There is a some this is rob of I. Oh, I forgot to pass the nums array into the rob recursive function call. So this is how. So if we compile it, it should compile now and we should get the correct answers. But if we submit, let's try to submit, let's see. So this is still going on. So let's understand here over here for the fourth index, if we have coming on 4, so we can come from 2, so the arrow direction is 2, or we can come from 3. Similarly from 3 we can come from the 1 or the 2. So if you see this 2 is coming again, so we have repeated sub problem. So we can apply cache those result of one of the repeated sub problem and use later. So this definitely will be timeout for the big input. So for caching we can use the map, or we can also use the integer array, let it call dp, and initialize inside this method. So dp which with the size of the array, which is new integer of nums dot length. Now we will also check here if dp of I is not equal to null, which means we already calculated, then return that dp of I. Otherwise, so let it write down in one line. Otherwise, first store the dp of I into and then return. So this is how we can, let's submit this with the caching result. So we cache the solution of the repeated sub problem, as it is a top down dynamic programming approach. So if we see the time complexity of this solution is O of n, as we can go this I from n to 0. So this is O of n, and space complexity can also go to the O of n. We can also implement this in the iterative approach. So for the iterative approach, we just need to use few variables, as we depend on two previous variables only. So if we are on the ith index, then this can come from the I minus 2 or I. So we just use the two other variables, two set of variables. So here let it call a, or we can say this variable a from 0, and then v from 0, and the max amount whatever the robber will rob, which is also initialized from 0. Then we will just iterate the nums. So int num in nums. So this is, now we will update our max amount from the math.max of a is the 1 day previous, basically 2 day back one. So this will be, if we take that, then we can take the num. Otherwise v is just 1 previous, 2 previous. So we can rename the variable like 1. This is, let's say 2 previous is 2, and 2 day previous, like 2 house previous basically, and 1 is for this guy. So we will use here 2 plus num, or the 1. Then we will update our 1 with 2 and 2. So this is 2 with 1, and the 1 with the max amount. So the whatever current max amount we get, we will update this previously, then we will return the max amount. So let's compile this code as well and see if it is passing. It is passing. Let's submit the code. So it is accepted. So the time complexity of this solution is also O of n, and the space complexity, if you see here, just we are using 3 constant, so which is constant. So if you like my solution, hit the like button and subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon. Thanks for watching.